Hello folks, Johnny Bag of Donuts here. Today I wanted to talk about gearing up for Nighthold since Nighthold has just been released. It's patch day, maintenance day. Everyone's excited for that. I actually created a little raid group, walked into Nighthold just to verify that we could do that. And there's a lot of cool things going on. So I felt it prudent to make a video on how to build up a character pretty quickly for this, since it's the perfect time to do that. And I actually recently did this on my Druid. As you see here, I'm on my character select screen. My Demon Hunter is my main. This Druid just hit 110 4 days ago. So I'm kind of going to take you through the process on how I did that. Show you how relatively easy it is with the systems that have been put in place with Legion to do this. It's actually really easy to do now. So there's a certain system you need to do this in, which is kind of the optimal path to do that. There are tons of other ways to do this. There might even be better ways to do this. This is just how I did it, so I wanted to share my experience with you guys. So what I did is I went through all the storyline quests in each zone up until I hit 110. I didn't do any of the side quests, just did all the main story points, because by doing that, your order hall will not send you back to them. Otherwise it will if you haven't finished the main storyline in each zone. So once I did that, I got an add-on called World Quest Tracker, which you can see here on my screen. I installed that, and every day I would look to see if there was gear up for my stats, whatever the case was, which every day there are. Like right now there's a world boss up which I need to go kill. Make sure you get your bonus tokens before you do that. So any given day, there's a bunch of gear up here on the map. Like that's an upgrade. No, it's not. Never mind. Stuff like that. So, this might be an upgrade, that might be an upgrade. Relics almost always are, and they have a chance to Titan Forge to 890, so you should always go get the relics if they're for the weapon that you use. I do it even when they're just for my off-tans. I don't have ideal trinkets or anything. Like, I'll show you my gear right here. It's not amazing. Like, I have an 845 head, an 835 neck, but it's my stats, and it has a good enchant on it, which is pretty important. My main's an enchanter, so getting good enchants isn't a big deal. 835 shoulders, 845 back, 845 chest. I have a couple pieces of crafted gear on me, which you can upgrade with Obliterum, and I had a stockpile of it since I have a bunch of characters, as you saw on my login screen. So I was able to make 2 pieces 865, which as of a week ago you're able to do with crafted gear. So going the crafted gear route is certainly a good thing to do, especially if you're gearing up for Nighthold, because you can have almost every slot 865, but it will require a bunch of grinding. You're going to have to spam heroics for the bloods and for the materials on profession alts to get Obliterum. The way I make Obliterum is on my Alchemist. I stockpile from all my alts different, Infernal, Brimstone, and Fellwort, and then I go make Infernal Alchemist stones and obliterate them. When you do that, you get about 120 to 180 ash per item, which is a whole lot. It's 1 to 2 pieces of Obliterum just from destroying one trinket. So that's a really good way to do it. And at least on my server, Fellwort and Brimstone are super cheap on the AH, so if you run out, you can just go buy it and make it that way. So I did this. This is from 4 days of me playing. I have 3 pieces of crafted gear right now. The rest are just random drops. That's not leveled, but it is crafted gear. I got a couple out of pluses. I got a nice trinket out of a normal heroic, a normal mythic last night. So what the process is, just to outline it for you guys, is when you hit 110, you want to grab all the gear off the map you can with World Quests. Go buy a couple pieces off the AH for crafted gear, or that your friends can make for you, or you can get someone to make for you, until your item level is 810. Once it's 810, after the map is cleared of all the gear for that day, because that resets every day, start spamming heroics. You'll get random upgrades, you'll get bloods to make crafted items, things of this nature, and the whole time be doing your order hall quests. Absolutely be doing that. And then after a day of doing heroics, etc., you should be between 820 and 825, which is what I think I was. At that point, you can start doing normal mythics and do every single normal mythic that you can. Go group finder, get a guild, do it that way with guildies, get good groups. Because I got the majority of this gear just from running normal mythics. And as you can see, although my weapon does have 3 slots in it, I just finished the Order Hall campaign yesterday, and it's at rank 31. With me having a maxed main with artifact level 25, I was able to start out at rank 20, so I got a ton of AP from everything that I did. So as you can see, my weapons rank 31. I've gained one level of artifact knowledge since that day because I researched it after I hit 20. I have all 3 of my relics, which jumps up your eye level significantly. I think just that jumped my eye level up by like 7 or 8 points. But once you run all your normal mythics and you get all that done, then this was the 4th day after this guy hit 110, which was yesterday actually. We ran 2 or 3 pluses, like low-level pluses, just to have a chest and just to get the bonus AP from it. And now here we are, 4 days later after hitting 110. I'm 853. I'm going to continue this, do my normal mythics again, bust out all of LFR, which is a good thing to do. It's not great gear, but when you're gearing up, it will help you step up to the next level. And once you get to the appropriate eye level, which would be right around 845, 850, Pug, a normal EN, or normal Trial of Valor, you'll get some good gear that way. I also got some good gear that way. But I mean, that's the process, man. So you wanna do world quests, heroics, normal mythics, mythic pluses, as many as you can do, especially for the chest at the end of the week. Your order hall campaigns, so your weapon has 3 relic slots in it, and it's upgraded as high as you can. Do all the quests in Suramar, because that will give you a huge amount of AP, especially if you're using the artifact catch-up mechanic. And inside of 4 days, you also could be sitting around 850, 860, depending on how lucky you get. A friend of mine, guilty of mine actually, he got super lucky, and he's sitting at like 863. But I didn't get that lucky, and I even crafted a few pieces of gear. But you can absolutely be ready for Nighthold with all the new catch-up mechanics and everything, inside of a week. Like, you really can. So I salute Blizzard for that. Keep it going, folks. And let me say, a tip of the week. I already did my tip of the week video, but I'm going to give you guys a general tip. There is a person in Dalaran who's the blacksmith that will give you a quest for the legendary upgrade quest line. Grab that before you get your chest for the week, and your chest will also have 15 of the dust that you need to upgrade a weapon. So make sure you get that quest before you go grab your chest. That way you won't have any issues there. Keep it going, guys. More videos to come. Get that gear going. We'll see you all in Nighthold. Have a good day.